Hello folks, Troubletcat here, and you're watching Meet the Weapon. Today we're taking a look at the AKS-74u with no attachments in Battlefield 3. The AKS-74u is to the AK-74 as the M4 is to the M16, basically. So the AKS-74 is a standard AK-74 equipped with a folding stock, and the AKS-74u is a shortened AKS-74. So essentially what we're talking about here is a short AK-74 with a folding stock. The U actually stands for literally the Russian word for shortened. So most of the features, as you would expect, are therefore the same as the AK-74. It uses the same 7.62 by 39mm rounds, the rate of fire, etc. is all the same, but the the effective range of the AKS-74u is much, much shorter. The gun is very, very short, in fact. With the stock extended, it's still almost an inch shorter than the M4 with its stock folded. So we're talking about a very, very short weapon. As a result, the muzzle velocity is very low in comparison to a full-length AK-74, and the effective range is reduced by almost half. So basically, the weapon handles closer to a submachine gun than the M4 does, as a result, although it still packs the punch of a rifle cartridge. It was designed mostly to be used by special forces, airborne infantry, vehicle crews, stuff like that, and it's used in those roles, and also, like the M4, sometimes in law enforcement roles. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about it in real life. It's pretty much a carbine version of the AK-74, very, very short. And, actually, in a lot of games, this weapon is branded as a submachine gun because of how short it is and how much it does, sort of handle like an SMG as a result. And, wow, my sound is horrendously out of sync. Again, I really thought I fixed that. Okay, anyway, moving on to speak about how it is in the game. It's got the full auto and single fire modes, as you would expect, as it does in real life. The damage is comparable to the AK-74 at close range, but it has a lot more damage drop-off at long range, once again, as you would expect. It's very, very accurate. That's a good thing about this gun in this game, is very low recoil, very easy to keep on target in full auto fire. And your bullets, I mean, the base accuracy isn't the greatest, probably due to the short barrel. Your bullets don't go terribly straight. In fact, sometimes you'll feel like at sort of medium to long distance you'll be aiming directly at somebody and your shots just kind of go around him a lot because the gun is not hugely accurate as a result of the short barrel. But overall, you know, it's pretty good in close quarters. I don't really care for it much in this game. I feel like it's not as versatile as the other carbines. Like I feel like it's probably more comparable in this game to the PDWs than the other carbines, in the sense that it's really only effective at quite short ranges. And I mean, the rate of fire isn't super high, so it's not even amazing at that distance. I don't know. I do not care for this gun in this game. I kind of feel like it's actually a little bit of a kick in the teeth for the Russian engineer, as this is their starting weapon. The Americans get the M4 for their engineers as the starting weapon, but the Russian engineers are stuck with this at the start, and I really do not enjoy this gun. I mean, it's not terrible, you know, and I get a good few kills with it in this game, and definitely up close. Yeah, you can take dudes out with this. The damage isn't bad, rate of fire is not bad, and it's pretty damn accurate at close range. But it just lacks the versatility of most of the other carbines. That's what it comes down to. I'm not comfortable with this gun at medium range like I am with the M4 or the Scar H, or the A91 has a lot of recoil and gets kind of tough, but we'll get to that when we get to it, or the G36C, SIG 553. All strong at medium range still, but not this gun so much. I mean, you can use it at medium range, but it's definitely a bit of a letdown in comparison to the other carbines, particularly at that distance. So that's sort of my impressions on the gun. I'm probably only going to do one attachment loadout for this, as it is not a weapon that I particularly care for, so I don't have, you know, a massive reserve of attachment loadouts good to go that are loadouts that I like for this weapon. But that will be coming up tomorrow, and probably on a Back to Kharkin map. Back to Kharkin coming out tonight. I'm very, very excited. I may or may not live stream it, I don't know. I might just kind of chill out and take in all the new maps without streaming for the first night, and then be back on the streams tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Taking out a few dudes. You can see there, I actually get a ton of assists there, but that's really where it's this kind of range. Holy crap, the sound is absurdly out of sync. I don't know. This was a like 25-minute long game. I'm playing Conquest Large here with about 700 tickets, which I normally don't do when I'm recording these because the games go for like 25 minutes. Which I guess meant in this case my sound got really out of sync, but I actually thought I'd fix that. I mean, the last few videos have been good. It's all stayed in sync and been absolutely fine. So I'm not sure what I did wrong today, but apparently something. Anyway, hopefully that's not too distracting for you guys, although I do keep talking about it. So yeah, I know I mostly play. I want to talk about this actually briefly in this video. I mostly play Rush. You will have noticed for these videos, and that's because Rush is so fast-paced. And you sort of you get your kills in nice and quickly, and there's not a lot of dead time. I do really enjoy playing Conquest, especially these big, long Conquest games. You really get the feel of sort of a battle with a bit more scale to it, a bit more movement and shape to it. I really do enjoy that, but I rarely use them for these videos because this game was 25 minutes long. I got 22 kills or so. It's just a much slower pace. There's a lot more sort of slow maneuverings and stuff like that, and it's a lot of fun to play, but maybe not the most amazing to watch, which is why almost all these Meet the Weapon videos have been Rush gameplay or even PDM on occasion. But it seems like this game didn't take me as long to edit as I thought it would, considering how long it was, and I think it sort of works out in a way because of the way I edit things down that I might start doing some more Conquest games for these. It does mean I cut out a lot more of the game. Took out a tank there. Feels good, man. Yeah, I might start doing some more of these games, Conquest games. We'll see. We shall see. Wait, now my sound is more back in sync a little bit again. I'm so confused. Oh yeah, you can't use an AKS-74u against an Abrams. It doesn't normally. Your bullets kind of hit the side armor there, and then nope, you are very much dead shortly thereafter. We finally managed to come at these objectives. I cut most of it out, but you have no idea how long I was down on the other end of this street, chilling, prone in that door, getting mortared and shit. We finally rock up from the flank, and then I just kind of kill everyone for a moment. And then there was a Troubletcat murdering dudes for just a second here. And that guy just appeared out of nowhere in that corner. If I had still had my pistol out, I might have been able to shoot him in the head and kill him, but no, I switched to my AKS to try and reload that, which turned out to be a bad move. Priming my nads. This was, I wasn't sure if I was going to use this game, but this bit at the end here convinced me to do so. He's like, yeah, there we go. Got a good few kills in only a short time towards the end when I started getting up on the other side of the river, which is what I really should have been doing all along. Knowing that I'm using such a short-range focused gun, I really should have been going for these flanks a little bit harder, trying to slip in behind where I can get nice and close and use my gun to my advantage. Instead of, I was spending a lot of time shooting way up that street through smoke and shit with this gun when I can't even see them, and my gun isn't even very effective at that range. It was my play in this game. I mean, I didn't die a whole lot, but it was not necessarily very smart considering the weapon I was using. Until the end here, where I started to do things that made a little bit more sense for my loadout, for my kit. It's kind of funny. Just a few videos ago, I was talking about how people don't seem to think about controlling range enough. What I really need to be thinking about more when I was playing this game. Yeah. But we do end up winning by a good margin, by about a third of the ticket limit. We win by like 250 tickets or so, which is solid. You know, I get my ass shot, and then as a result, my team won. All me, all thanks to the fact that I died horrendously. It was the only thing that allowed us to accomplish victory. As always, I'm going to leave my awards, my stats in here. I went 22-11, but with that last death, 22 for 12. So, you know, 22 for 12, not 22 for 11. Dirt. And, yeah. As always, let me know what you thought of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Until tomorrow, Troubletcat out.